Hello,
Hello,
my crafty
everybody.
friends. We're here.
We're here.
You're
We're
not.
here. You're not. I've I've noticed that lately, though, that it seems like it takes a while for people to be able to come in.
Yeah, there's
A
um
lag or something.
yeah,
A
yeah, I
bigger
think
lag
that's
than there
true.
used to be, maybe. Um, I don't know if it's StreamYard going to YouTube or just what that causes that
Yeah,
kind of
I
a
don't know
lag.
either. I don't know, but
So,
we had two people, but they left. It
oh
may just be you and
no.
me today.
Well, that's all right too, I guess.
Yeah,
So
it is. Oh, they're back.
they're back. Yay, they're back.
Hi,
There's
Sharon. Hi,
Sharon and
Sue.
Sue. You've just gone live for me. I've been waiting for 19 minutes or more. Oh no.
Well, we were sitting in here in the back in the green room talking for a long
Yeah,
time, so sorry about that.
yeah. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sharon. Hi, Sue. Um,
Hi,
just
Kathy.
real quick. I did this Sunday. It was a kids kit, and we were talking Sunday about the fact that I was afraid that the jewels were going to come off because it's just something that's sticky and you stick the jewels down. I can't get this off. Okay, so I'm not worried about it coming apart anymore. So that's my new little journal charm. So, but it was a kids kit from Hobby Lobby. But Lisa's got things to show you. You should make yourself big so they can see those.
Okay, well, I think they could probably see him anyway, but I will.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Well, I found this, which is similar to the kit that she had, except this makes a couple of little key rings. Um, but at Dollar Tree. So for a dollar and a quarter, um, I found this one. And so I may play with it today and see. But I went ahead and got it. I couldn't at my Hobby Lobby, those kits were not on sale. But at Dollar Tree, they had this in with the girls' toys things. It was not in with crafts. And I found these in the makeup aisle, and they are tattoo pins, stars, hearts, and flowers. So I thought we'd play with these a little bit. Hi, Lisa. I'm glad you're
hi
here.
Lisa.
We're going to play with these a little bit and see if they actually work. Now, they are not waterproof. They're temporary body art. So you have to put them on the top layer. Anyway, we're going to play with them and see if they work. And then we might play with this too. I also was going to let you know I found this clear tape at Ollie's to make the to age some tape, and I've been having a hard time finding um clear tape. It's always that transparent tape, and that doesn't work the same. Hi, Mindy.
Hi
Good to see
Mindy.
you. Hi, Sherry. I'm glad you're here.
Hi Sherry.
Happy birthday. A little bit late, Sherry. I got a notice of your birthday yesterday on Facebook, but there were three different Sherry Haybeings, and I didn't know which one was you, so I didn't say anything. I'm sorry,
Hi.
but
Happy birthday, Sherry. Was Sherry's birthday yesterday too?
it was yesterday. Y'all have
Hey,
the
we're
same
birthday
birthday.
buddies. Birthday buddies.
Birthday buddy. So, okay,
Yay.
I'm gonna get put us both back up now.
Okay.
And I'm just
So,
gonna try these real quick on here. And if they look like they do something cool on here, then I will transfer them to something else. But
well, I have one more thing to
oh,
show.
how pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
It
Um,
is.
it came from Barbara yesterday, and it's a happy birthday card, and she
Her
said that
handwriting is
this,
so gorgeous, isn't it?
I know, isn't it pretty? This card was made from my haul at our library's art supply exchange.
Hey, Barbara, you got here just in time. Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
yeah. Hi, Barbara. So she made that. It's got a cute little stitched like cluster underneath and these cute little butterflies and this kind of oriental paper. Isn't it gorgeous? And then she sent me this beautiful tag that says art play on it. Isn't that fun?
That is
And these,
beautiful.
I found out these are some of her Zentangle things that she copies, which I
That's
think is
very
beautiful.
smart. Okay,
But
look,
this
they
is
work.
really cool. They work. Ooh, they're really cool.
There's just like a little
Ooh.
stamp pad on the end of this pin thing. So
You know,
look
I
at
have
the body
I
tattoo stuff in the um, makeup aisle.
yeah, wasn't it pretty, Sue? That Barbara made it. So, um, Amazon has some little things like that where you roll them, and they have
Oh,
little roller pins in them or something. I
uh
put
huh.
them in, I put them in my list so I can find them again. But I seriously doubt I'll ever buy them. But they were cute
Well,
at
I
the art
tried to
supply.
find your Amazon list. I was going to send you something for your birthday, and I couldn't get to it. So evidently, you have to ask permission to
Huh?
see
Okay.
somebody's Amazon list, which I didn't know you had to ask permission. So,
I'll have to look
but
because
I've never tried except for my sister and brother, and I've got
yeah,
both of their lists listed in my thing, so I can go to them anytime. But yeah, the
at
star.
the
Oh, you know what?
what?
These don't have anything on. Oh no, they do. It says flower, star, and heart. Okay, I
Okay.
was gonna say there's nothing that tells me what they are,
Barbara
but it
says at
does
the
say
art
it on there.
supplies exchange they had bags full of those stitched paper strips. You just grabbed one handful. Sue, a friend of mine in Omaha, they just had a big um actual like garage sale, craft and hi Sadie, craft
Hi,
and
Sadie. So good to see you.
craft and I don't know what art supply garage sale, and they actually had rented or borrowed one of the halls to do it in. So it was big. One of the librarians is a crafter. That's a cool idea though. Okay, let me see your little stylus. I'm curious. I think it looks
I
exactly
think
like the
it's
one I
exactly
had.
the same.
They are, and so's the little square of
The little
stuff.
wax
Now
square.
I got
Yeah.
my kit for $1.24.
Well, mine was a dollar
Um,
twenty-five since it was
and
at
yours was a
Dollar
dollar
Tree. So
twenty-five, but you get two doodads out of it, and I only got one.
yeah, but your doodad's cuter than mine.
Yeah, mine
But
were
those are there's the little diamonds, and here's the huh.
they're they don't have yeah. When you peel that stuff back, only peel it back a little ways and
These
work
are
on
not
it from
even sticky.
really?
They're not even sticky. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to use them.
Huh.
They're seriously not. So, if you really want to do a diamond painting project, these are not worth it. But if you just want some supplies, which
Yeah,
is
it's
what
just what
I wanted to play with this, and I thought these were colors I could actually use on stuff and the wax. So, oh, and I guess I can use these too. But this part of this kit is worthless
mm, yeah, because
unless
that
it.
that butterfly one was sticky.
Yeah, it says there's adhesive on there, but it doesn't feel like it. This certainly would not. Um,
Hold those diamonds on.
yeah, I mean seriously, it's barely.
Oh yeah, because that the butterfly this it's still sticky around the edge.
Yeah, this one was not. Of course, I don't really care about these anyway, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah,
Um, but
but
and I was tempted to do one just to see how it worked, but now I'm not even going to waste my little things on it. So
yeah. Well, I did have a comment after Sunday about because I had or after on my haul where I hauled these diamond dot things. She said she'd been using these on her paper crafts for a while, and she just used regular. Elmer's glue all, so I'm sure our art glitter glue will hold them just fine.
Yeah.
So, but I'm
Okay.
gonna
This
do
one
a.
did not come with this little thing though,
Oh, it
either.
doesn't have the little tray.
Uh-uh. It doesn't have
Okay.
that. It just tells you to pour it onto paper. So,
Aha.
so there are reasons why this one's not as good as the one that you can buy for $6.99 at Hobby Lobby. But
Well, if you get it for $1.24, like I did, hi Pam, then
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 it's
it's
worth it.
then it's worth it. I wouldn't have paid $6.99 for that. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
I didn't
So,
either. That's one reason I went ahead
well,
and when I found this one I was like, "Oh, okay, that's cool."
you sometimes just
These
have
are
to keep
teeny
going.
too. Were yours this tiny?
Not all of them. The A lot of them are the same size as the diamond dots. These
Hi
diamond dots
Pam.
are um doesn't say. I'm assuming they're okay. Okay. Diameter is 2.8 millimeters. So
Okay, let me see if I can measure.
that's a standard size. So I would say they're around.
These are like about 2.
Yeah, these
They're very
they're
small.
around the same size as this outside layer. I think I said hello to everybody, but if I
Hi
didn't, I'm
Kathy.
sorry,
I mean Pam.
Pam.
I started to say hi
Okay,
to Pam and I looked up and saw Kathy's name and totally
and had a brain freeze. I
yeah.
have this piece of washi tape that came on something that I got while I was off, and then I have this little stamp, and they look good together. Oops, I'm sorry. And so I'm going to do a page in my itty bitty tiny book, and I mean this is a whole page, so um, I'll have to decide which page I'm going to use. I did do a spread on this one, but I've been doing just a page. So I'll have to see what I want to do.
I need to
And I
find a
did
place
put
to
some
stick
pages in
this.
here. That's a big page. See, that's a huge page.
It's huge. It's like what, 4 by 4?
Yeah, it's huge. So I do have to
Okay.
tell you that they are pushing my buttons at physical therapy. I hurt yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Well, that's the only way it's going to get better, and that's why it's not getting better. That's why he's put me on steroids. And hi, Andrea. Did we say hi to Sadie? I hope so.
Yes, we
Um,
did.
okay. Look at
Hi,
this
Andrea.
page right here.
Ooh,
I don't know who sent me that piece of paper, but
that's
somebody
very
sent
cool.
me that piece of paper, and it wasn't painted on the back, I don't think. So I put that paint down somewhere along the line. But I think that's going to look good with my stuff. So this is what I'm going to do. This page right
Okay.
here. But I need to have something that holds that down. Don't I have some clippy things somewhere? Somewhere I have some clippy things.
Clippy or flippy?
Clippy, 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 clippy.
Clippy, clippy things. Okay.
Yeah, things that I think I have more than one kind of clippy thing. I do. Let's use the littler ones because it's been so long since I used my stuff that I don't want to remember what I.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just okay. All right. Yeah.
Okay. I want
No.
to play in here just a minute and see if there's some place I can add some hearts or
Oh, some of your new little. Uh huh.
yeah,
Yeah.
with these with my makeup.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's a star.
That
I don't
piece
want
of
a star.
paper looks like an APG Jamie Crackle paper. It could be. It very well could be, Barbara. So, um, that's what I want to do with this. I
Okay,
just
it works
this.
right on top of jelly prints.
Ooh, that's cool. That's
I
really
didn't
cool.
know if it would or not. So,
I like those. Those are really neat.
yeah, this is fun. I don't know how long they'll last, but
Well, that's all right. Okay.
okay. Just another day in paradise, Kathy says. Well, I'm happy for you, Kathy. Oh,
Barbara's going to jelly print.
that sounds
That
good too.
that
I'm going
is
to do
something
something in here.
I really want to do, but it's not happening right now.
Well, when you're ready, we'll be ready
Okay.
to do it.
I'm just afraid that this motion like that, and I don't know that I could do it properly left-handed.
Yeah.
So that's been that's why I've kind of put it off because I just don't know that I'm up to doing it for more than a few little minutes. Oh, she gave me a new exercise. She told me to pretend I was pulling out a sword. Okay, you have to pull the sword out from your waist and pull it up. Talk about hurt. She said that's one of those things that has a neuro, I don't know, but it's memory that your brain remembers that movement. I'm like, crud. It's like just what I want is one of those movements that is like that. Okay, just great.
Okay, I'm going to test this in a minute for you, Sherry. I just put 3 stars right here. I'm going to let them dry.
Oh, to see how wet, how they smudge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, well, it's not smudging. It's not smudging like this. Now, if I put water on it, I'm sure it would because they are not waterproof. But once you let it dry a second, they don't smudge. So, because
Well,
it's
that's
just
cool.
ink,
Yeah. Yeah, it's some kind of ink. All right, I'm going to use one of these stamps.
temporary tattoos. Okay, let's go ahead and add
Okay.
some more stars since I've got some in that one place.
If we stamped on
I think that's good.
on what do
You're
you call
welcome,
this?
Sherry.
On this stuff before. Do we know if you can stamp on washi tape? Will it work?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
What are you going to use to stamp on it?
This little stamp right there.
Ooh,
I
that's
got these
pretty.
on. I got yeah. They were clearanced at Hobby Lobby. The ticket's gone off of it. I wonder why. Um, they were maybe $2 and something, and I really liked the. I have several tall and thicker type stamps that I really like a lot, but I didn't have tiny ones. So I wanted the tiny ones, and I thought I would use them. You know what I'm saying? I thought they were something that I would really use.
Yeah.
So for the, I wouldn't have paid the whole amount for them because I don't need stamps. It's like the last thing I need is more stamps. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa. Good to see you.
Okay, we're gonna see if this works to stamp on this washi tape. It works. It just doesn't show up real well because of the washi tape. But that's okay because I just want the end of it to be on there.
Yeah. And
So,
now we know.
it works. It just And it might take a little bit to dry because, this isn't stays on. This is just, it didn't show up very much anyways. I wonder if I have something maybe I should use something that's a little bit. It's there now, though. I don't think it's going to happen. Let's see here. I might have needed to have used one that was a little bolder. That's okay. All right. No, it got her. Just don't stab yourself when you put it back on in the sheath. Yeah, the little silhouettes. I thought they would be. I want to stamp them on, pieces of book page, so that I have them stamped and ready, and I don't have to constantly get them out. Um, Hi, Malaya. That's okay. This is just a little too big. It's just a little too big. Let's see if we can cut it down just a little bit more. Hi, Kellyanne. Okay, that makes me a little happier. It's just a little bit smaller.
Hi, Kellyanne. Glad you're here.
It's raining again. We haven't had any rain in like 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden it's gonna pour. Okay. My glue is not happy. I haven't used it often enough in the last 3 months, so now it's very unhappy.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Good grief, I'm so sorry.
I'm just don't want you to feel bad. All right, now then. Let's see
Well, I
what we
got
got.
this guy because of the look on his face.
Oh, he's cool.
And I thought he could look at this bluish purple rhinoceros,
Uh-huh.
but then the rhinoceros looks like he's floating in the air
Well, you can scribble some lines under him to make him look like he's on Earth.
on the ground,
Yeah.
or he could be hanging from that balloon.
Oh, well, that would be cool too.
I don't know.
Yeah, the glue gets so moody when you don't use it. I agree. Okay, let's see. We have, for goodness sake, I don't know, mixed emotions. Okay, I like that. I like that, but I think that needs to have some ink on it, and I think I'm going to ink it in black. Oh, crud.
What happened?
Well, I forgot to ink it, so it's glued down.
Uh-oh. Use a Inktense pencil.
I will. Um,
Okay, I got to
that's
see what Pam is doing. I think she got a new dryer.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know because I missed part of the conversation.
Yeah. I'm not going to use Inktense pencil. I'm going to use my Stabilo. So, but
That's
same
fine.
difference. Same
Yeah,
difference.
it doesn't really matter.
No, it's still going to do what I want it to do. It's going to darken the edges, which is
Oh, she replaced the heating element herself. Very, very
ah.
cool. I'm proud of you too. Oh,
Oh, that's yeah.
my granddad used to fix everything. He could fix anything. And I had a washing machine that broke, and when I had a repairman come out and look at it, he said this is it's not worth fixing. My
Uh,
time will cost you so much. You could buy a new one. So I bought a new one. I gave it to my granddad, and in about 30 minutes, he fixed it, and my grandma had a new washing machine.
there you go. Uh-huh.
Like, okay, well, I should have just asked my grandpa first instead of calling a repairman
Well,
because he would have fixed it for me.
when we moved into our house in Texas, it was a little tiny house. It was had 850 square feet in it. And the there was in the kitchen there was a wash machine that you hooked to oh, she streamed while she was putting it back together. Cool. Uh, the washing machine hooked to the kitchen faucet. So uh, when when we moved, we brought it with us, and Jeff must have fixed that puppy 3 or 4 times. But we moved to Crestview, I still had it. We moved to um, when we moved up to near Montgomery, I still had it. So Brandon was in the second grade when we moved to Montgomery. We He wasn't born when we bought that house that had that in there. So how old are you in second grade?
7.
7, 8. So we'd had it 7 or 8 years, and it had been in that house who knows how long. And Jeff fixed it a couple of times. It finally gave up the ghost, and he decided. For starters, I decided I wanted one big enough to actually wash a load of clothes in, but uh, because it was kind of small.
Yeah.
Do I want? I'm gonna put some jewels on here, but what kind of jewels do I want? I don't think I like the copper ones on there. I think I like the black ones. Let's see about the black ones. Hi, Jen.
Hello, Jen. Good to see you.
I also did that whole thing and I barely used any wax. So it doesn't take much wax to do that stuff.
Well, it can't take too much because in those kits, I think they only give you one piece of wax for a big old kit.
Yeah, so
But anyway,
I have to decide where I'm going to put those now, though. I was thinking I'll put this right there. That's where I'm going to put it. But do I want to ink it first? Maybe I want to ink it first since I forgot to ink the other piece. You know.
oh, we're working in books that we've already got. We're not doing a project right now.
Yeah. There's
We're
been
gonna,
so much of the time that I can't actually stream with Lisa. It's like next Thursday I can't stream again. So um I've just got so much going on with parent stuff and my physical therapy and all that stuff that it's just messed up. So we're just piddling. We're just playing, having a good time.
We're just enjoying getting to be on together.
Yeah. Yeah. Over the range microwave. Boy, next time that ours goes bad because it wasn't very old and it recently went bad. We're not doing that. I'm gonna tell Jeff to buy me a itty bitty one and put a shelf in because the one that hangs, oh man, that was the biggest pain in the keister.
Yeah,
Okay, so
I can't use those anyway very easily because they're just too high up.
well, and mine, the way mine sits in there, it's way high up. It's just ridiculous. So okay, so what
Mom's
I'm
is like that. If I try to pull it out, I'm pulling it out above my face.
yeah,
So it
oh yeah, mine is definitely like that. So um, now the one we had in South Dakota, I really liked, but
okay, I just used a wet one of these crayons over those stars
uh huh.
and it didn't do anything to them. So
Okay,
maybe
well,
you actually have to work on it a little bit if you're going to get it to um for them to come off. It says they come
yeah.
off with soap and water, so maybe it needs the soap. Anyway, I just thought I'd let you know I got it wet and it's fine.
Okay, tacky glue might work better than the art glitter glue, just simply because they want to come back off on the stylus. They don't want to stay stuck to the glue. They want to.
I was wondering about that.
Okay, it's better now that the glue has dried just a little bit.
So let it sit a little bit.
Yeah, and you know, art glitter glue dries really fast. So
Yeah.
now that it's dried just a little bit, it's just going down just fine. I think it's cute. I'm happy. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. We want you
See,
happy.
see, little
It is very cute.
little sparkles, little sparkles. Let me see if I can get it a close up. This. I would have looked for a countertop one, but not much counter space.
Yeah. I don't have much
Yeah.
counter space either, but part of it is holding a, a microwave.
Well, and
Anyway,
see, um, uh, if it we have a pretty big microwave because that's what they had to go over the stove, and it's hung the way they're in there. It's hung. I told Jeff next time he's going to put in a shelf, and I'm just going to get a itty bitty baby microwave. I'm just this is just it was such a hassle when he did that. I was like, nope, we're not doing that again. So, yep, I like it. My stamped image doesn't show up a lot, but I like how it shows up. Let
yeah,
me see if I can get it to
it's
focus.
subtle.
It's very subtle. Come on now, focus, you dumb thing. There we go. Hold it still, Tanya. Maybe it'll focus if you hold it still. Nope. Okay. Let's try the autofocus thing. Nope, it's not going to focus. So, anyways, I like it. I think it came out cute. So,
Okay. Well, I played with this a little bit, but I don't know what else to do to it.
well, it needs some kind of focal point.
It does. I agree.
So, that's a
Mm.
hitting Now you can feel. Well, see, and we don't have. I have a huge, huge. It's not really an island, but it is an island. We took walls out when we started working on this house. We took one whole kitchen wall off, and therefore we lost counters on that wall. But on another wall, we opened a big hole in the wall. It's 8 foot long from the counter up to the ceiling, or almost up to the ceiling. Um, we couldn't take the whole wall out because that's a load bearing wall. So we just put this big hole in there. And in that spot, I have a 4x8 counter, whatever you want to call it, island. Um, so I don't have a ton of counter space other than the big island. So things tend to get in the way. So I don't, but I don't use a lot of different appliances. Like Jeffrey has his coffee pot and toaster, but I have my um, crock pot, and that's about it that sits on the counter. Did I date these the last time? I don't remember. Probably did. Yes, I did. So I need to date this one. It's 3/2. I really like how it came out. Yay.
It's very cute. Very cute little page.
It can get a couple of good chuckles watching the struggle. Yeah.
Trying to
Okay.
see if I can
All right. What do I
take this
want to do
apart.
next? Hmm.
Okay, let's.
Hmm.
She's thinking.
Well, I want to take these, like I said, and stamp them on some of this kind of paper so that I have like little pieces already stamped. Is that big
Oh,
enough?
that's a
Yeah, it
good
should
idea.
be big enough to stamp some of them. Not all of them, but it will stamp some of them. Let's do this one. And I think I want to get out the big stamp pad. I think it will work better. And I'm going to have to excuse myself. I'll be right back.
I'm trying to take the middle out of this doily. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Okay. Now I don't know if that's good or not. Hmm. So we'll see. I don't know. I can't think. I can't think. I'm just looking at this because it's green. It kind of matches the what is this one? Salvage patina. Trying to see if there's a big flower I can see good enough to cut out of this. There's
That
one
is
right there.
pretty paper.
It is. I'm not sure if I want to use it this way or not.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah. Okay.
You're
I think I'm
not
going to
sure
use
about
this one.
using it. Yeah, okay. We're not supposed to keep it and hoard it. That's the thing.
I know, but I'm not great at that.
Well, neither am I. Hmm, okay, let's see here what we got going. I need
Okay.
this.
Thank you, Jen. It's a jelly print. I love being able to use jelly prints.
Yeah, because they're so much fun to make.
They are.
So, you know,
So if you use them, then you have an excuse to jelly print again.
to make some more. Yeah.
That's right.
You know, for as intricate as this little stamp is, uh, or the fact that this is not an expensive set of stamps, and that it's these, because sometimes these clear stamps can be not as good as far as I'm concerned as rubber ones, but that stamps up really nice. It's hard because it doesn't focus.
Yeah, but you can tell it has good detail.
Yeah, it has really nice detail. Um, let's see here. Come on. Yeah,
Okay, there's the
see?
flower.
Look how tiny those little things are, and the detail's
Oh,
fabulous.
wow. Yeah. That's a nice little
So,
stamp. Okay.
and now I have three little stamped images that are just or four or five. I'm gonna just do a few things on these little pages, and that way they're ready. Because you know, but where does this one go? It goes right here.
Lisa's glad to hear that because she got the same stamp set. So,
Oh well, that's good. Um, I'm very pleased with it. I used it. I think I used it Sunday. I don't remember. I just stamped one little image. Um, there are things you can do with rubber stamps you can't do with acrylic stamps, but that's fine. It's not a big deal to me. It's not like I do those things that much. Um, by the way, guys, did you see Lisa Carl posted some of her embroidery work in Lisa and my Facebook pages, and oh my gosh, it's just gorgeous.
it's exquisite.
It's
That's what it
exquisite.
is. It's
That's
exquisite.
that's the word. Exquisite.
We use all
Hmm.
the beautiful, lovely, awesome. We use those all the time, but it's more better than that. It's exquisite.
Yep. Hmm. These are also littler than my other ones, so they work on my tiny, tiny pages, and that's another thing. Some of the other ones I have are too big for the tiny pages. Um, I can tell you, Lisa's store has not clearance stuff the way my store has, and I know for a fact that my store has not clearance stuff that other stores have clearanced. So, you know, keep your eyes open at Harbor Freight. Keep your eyes open at Hobby Lobby, because you're going to find that more and more stuff is clearanced for the
Yeah.
next, I'd say for the next month. Um,
Well, and when I asked one of the ladies about it that works there, she said, I think we clearanced our stuff at 1st of January. So it may be that I just missed it.
well, possibly, but if they have those little kits and they clearanced them, why are they going to put them
Why are they
back
still
on?
there? Yeah.
Yeah, because honestly, uh, that whole aisle is almost empty. I would have thought they were going to get new stuff. I would, if I was clearancing stuff out, I wouldn't clearance it out and then put the same thing back in.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, at least not to me, but that doesn't mean anything. Clearancing it could just be that they're clearancing it so that they can have less to pay taxes on.
Yeah.
Hi, Jacqueline. Lurking and making dinner. Okay. Okay. Barbara's gonna stop jelly planting. I we were so tired yesterday. We had a lot of stuff to do. I had wicked wicked physical therapy. Then we had a tax appointment over our taxes. I did stop at the thrift store on the way home, so got some stuff so you can watch for a haul. Um, we stopped. Oh, I got to meet Helen's husband um, yesterday, which Jeff has met him several. I mean, talks to him all the time, but I hadn't met him yet. And we stopped to check on wood because that's where Jeff gets a bunch of his scrap lumber. And a couple of my garden boxes are going to have to be replaced, so he's looking for scrap lumber again. And stopped to talk to him, and got to visit with him for a while. And anyways, we didn't get home until dinner time, so we had leftovers for dinner for my birthday. It was like, oh, okay.
Well, you deserve to go somewhere a different day then.
Well, we're going to have pizza, so I don't have
Okay.
to cook tonight. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Jeff asked me what I wanted. I said I wanted a pizza. Lisa, the die cuts that they're clearancing too, they're putting clearance stickers on them, but the die cuts, my store did not mark the die cuts down well. They are not marked down to actual clearance prices based on normal clearance prices. They usually do 75% off when they clearance stuff, and the dies are only about 25% off. So I don't know what their deal is with the dies, but I do know that the dies they're not going to have again. They're clearancing all the dies, and they will not have dies after um,
Well, I know
they
the
clearance
only
them out.
dyes that my store even had right now were Christmas dyes, and they were all clearance 75% off. So, and that
Yeah.
and they're shrinking that down as those go. They're just putting other stuff. So they're not going to have dyes anymore either. I don't know if that's a Hobby Lobby wide thing or if it just happens to be our stores, but
Your store. Well, I don't know, and that's makes me sad because I like to get dies there.
yeah.
So Oh, that was the other thing though about Hobby Lobby. In the past, they have not had Posca pins. And has anybody else noticed that the art department has sets of Posca pins?
They do in mine. They're the big
Um,
ones, though. They don't have small ones, and they don't have anything except the sets of colors.
yeah, all they had was the sets
Yeah,
of colors, but they had a couple of different size tips. They weren't the tiny tips like I use sometimes. Um, but they did have, I think they had three different size tips at my store. So, but they were just the sets of colors, no only black and white sets or anything like that. And I don't use the colors, but now Joann's has Posca pins individual at my Joann's. So that's something you might want to look into. These are just, I really like these stamps.
they're really pretty. They sure do ink up nicely.
Yeah. Especially for a brand new stamp because a lot of times brand new stamps don't ink nice at all.
That's true.
I
I'm
think
having
these are,
trouble.
uh-oh.
I think I'm just going to stop here on these pages and not do anything else to them right now because nothing's making me happy.
Like my 2 Sundays ago, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I've got this and I kind of like it,
Uh-huh. But it's not making you happy.
but it doesn't feel complete. And I'm afraid if I put
Uh-huh.
it down, that it might
Then it'll make you
stop me from
unhappy.
doing something else. So I'm just going to
Yep.
stick it here. And I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. I might use them on this side. And I'm just going to shut it.
Yep. Sometimes you got to walk away from it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just walk away. Walk away, walk away. If I can find a place to set it now.
Barbara
I
said
got it
she
here.
was really liking that tree and the girl on the opposite page. Hi, Journey.
Oh,
Uh,
well, um, which which girl? This girl? I mean, I had one a little. I don't even know where I stuck her now. Like she was coming out of a doorway or something. This one? Hi, Journey.
my birthday was very, very busy, but it we I really didn't do much of anything. I just did chores and stuff, but that's all right with me.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it back out and look at it. Look at it with fresh eyes. Barbara said she liked this, so I want to.
Want to try it again? Want to look at it again? Uh huh.
Yeah, we could put her in front of the tree.
Journey. This was a set I got at Hobby Lobby. They're Hampton Art Hobby Lobby, and they were on clearance for like $2.62 or something like that. Um, I got them because of these smaller, narrower pieces. Because I have several like stamps like this one that I use these a lot. And this set, but these are both of those are much bigger than these. And I wanted something smaller for my smaller pages. Yes, she says the girl's on the same page. Okay. But it pretty much covers up your whole background.
It does, but it was just a background.
Yeah, I know.
So, um, that's what backgrounds are for, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Journey, I really liked it. I was, I didn't need another set of stamps, but at the same time, I had a feeling that it would be very useful. And that's that's the thing. I just um I wanted something that was smaller so that it would I could do pieces like this and have it to use on my little pages. And I've used it several times now. And I'm just making bits for
Thanks, Jen. They're
so
just
that I
stuff
have
cut
them
out of magazines. So what do you
so that
think
I have
about
them ready.
that? That lets it kind of flow.
I like that a little better. Mhm.
Yeah, I think I do too. So, Barbara, tell me what you think about that. Does that look okay to you? This says, but perhaps people change.
Oh, that works.
That makes you
Perhaps.
wonder what's going on.
Perhaps people change. Yeah, perhaps.
Oh, this is good. Let's use this one instead. It says, a familiar story is like a well loved friend, it becomes part of you. And
Uh-huh.
there definitely looks like well loved friends. Anybody you let mess with your hair is, even if she's your maid, she's your friend.
There you
Because if
go.
she's not, she'll mess up your hair. So,
Well, Journey, if it's not clearance, I'd wait because, like I said, it's going to be 75% off if it's not gone. So, okay. Well, what did I have to do next? What was I going to? Oh, I have to have some more little edges. Didn't I get something out to get edges out of? Yes, I did. Okay.
okay.
I like the book edges because they have such pretty what do you call this stuff?
Thank you,
Age.
Barbara.
Okay. Hmm.
What?
Look. Hmm. That's kind of cool looking. Here, let me make it focus so
I
that you can
agree, it
see it.
is.
See, it's really cool looking. Oh, stop.
There's a
Mm,
little birdie right there, and I'm going to put her hand right under it so it looks like she's got that bird sitting on her
holding the
hand.
birdie. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I have to save that thing because, because.
Yeah, you need to find a way to use it
Right.
soon.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Uh-huh.
have to be today. You can put it in your little book next time you work in your little book.
Yeah. It'll have to go in my Sunday book though. I think it's too thick for my itty bitty book.
Yeah, well, the Sunday book's the one I had in my head when I
Yeah.
said that. So,
Okay, well, I'll just leave it right here on the table. We'll see if I can find a use for it on Sunday. So that may have been out of a book instead of a magazine,
no, that was a magazine.
Jen. It was a magazine.
This was out of a book, I think, but this was out of a magazine.
Okay.
But it looks like something out of a children's book. Okay, we're gonna glue this down first.
Okay. That should be enough pages for now. Oh, yeah. I just need some edges, that's all. Oh, I like the skyscraper too.
I thought it was fun. And I needed something straight to go on, beside that tree.
Mm-hmm.
And the colors go good.
Mm-hmm.
So just seemed like the thing to do.
Well, not only that, I kind of like the what do I want to call it? The tree and the building are,
From different dimensions.
yes, thank you. The sizes are,
Yeah, the sizes don't go together. And then one is a photo and one is you know, art. And
yeah.
so,
I have to tell you, I had given up on wanting to buy that stupid machine that I want. And
but
now I'm like, the more I think about it, the more I want that thing. I'm like,
well,
oh
you've been
my,
wanting it for a long time. It's not like it would be an impulse buy if you bought
no,
it
it
at
wouldn't
this
be an
point.
impulse buy. And here's the deal. I overpaid my taxes last year
Ah,
because I have to pay quarterly taxes.
right.
And because I didn't work the last 6 months, uh, Barbara, I want a brother scan and cut. Um, and I want it to cut out things that like I stamp, and I mean it's not that I want. Oh, and I watched a video last night, and they were cutting fabric with it, and I'm thinking, oh, it would be so nice to cut out yo-yos. I want to make some yoga yo-yos, and it's like I hate cutting circles out of fabric, and it's like, oh, I want that silly thing. I want that brother scan and cut. So
Well, your hubby said buy whatever you want.
yeah, he told me buy what you want.
So
But
you've got
then
permission.
when
Even
we
not that
came
you
when we
necessarily
came
need it, but you got
home
it.
and when we went to take care of our taxes yesterday, and I found out that I had paid more than I, and so I'm going to get enough to buy it back. Um, it's like, oh, I want that stupid thing. But I also didn't work for 6 months, for the last 6 months almost. So it's like, I do have bills I have to pay. So I'm thinking, oh no, I just can't. Oh, I can't. But I want it so bad. Like, oh no. Oh, those are really nice. Yeah, there was a dealer right up the road from me. I didn't buy it when I talked to her. They're no longer in business, but because partially because she wanted way more than they were online. I mean, I have always said anything like that. If you can get a dealer, that's the thing you should do is have a dealer. But she wanted the machines are like $500 for one with fair number of um, accessories. She wanted over $1,000, and I'm not paying that much over what I can get it for. I'm not. Not more importantly, just a minute. I gotta get out of my jackety thing here. It's getting warm in this room. Um, More importantly, they couldn't even demonstrate the thing. Nobody in the store knew how to use it, and I'm like, if I'm going to have to learn it on my own, why should I buy a dealer?
Absolutely. That's what you pay the extra money for,
Right,
is the personal touch.
right. The ability to. Okay, see, now I got to be careful because these have some really cool images on them. So I have to make sure that we don't tear the images apart too bad. But the deal with the scan and cut over a Cricut is that the scan and cut, you can feed it things that you have drawn, you have stamped, and it reads them, and then it will cut around them. So yeah, that's the thing that I'm not overly impressed. I don't think I would use a Cricut. That's the thing. I truly don't think that the Cricut does the things I want it to do. I would love to make my own stencils, although, I really don't need stencils. It's just the
Yeah.
thought of making my own, I guess. Um, but, it's one of those things. I'll have to think about it some more, and I'll probably not buy it because, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah. Thanks, Barbara.
She meant cricket, I think. Kathy's the one that spelled it wrong, or spell check got it. Yeah,
Sounds like some kind of dinosaur or something.
yeah, could be. Okay, so these are nice and wide, so I can get these wider ones on there. Um, oh yeah, that's why I
Uh,
got this particular book out.
all right. Here is the finished little page.
Oh yay!
I'm going to now set it aside. Oh, well, what was I going to do next? I had something in my head,
Okay,
but it left.
I'm glad I'm not the only one. And you guys know I love these numbers on page numbers too, so I'm gonna tear them off and just have them separate little pieces. I saw somebody had been using her little paper scraps to cover up the return address stuff that's on, the bill pay envelopes,
Yeah.
making use being able to use them better by covering them up with little tiny pieces of collage. I can't remember who it was, but you know, so but I love these numbers. It keeps auto changing to that when she types cricket, it auto changes to the other word. A die cutting play date. Suffer through the fog together. Is your cricket just a regular mechanical cutting machine or a fancier? Yeah, see that's the thing. I have my Sizzix, my die cutter, but right now I can't use it because I can't operate the thing left-handed, and my right hand is not strong enough to pass those things through. I would still want it for my embossing folders, stuff like that, but okay. So now I got a bunch of little numbers there. You gonna use the blue part or?
I'm just going to open these up so that I don't use them. And I think part of the reason I don't use them, even though I like the prints, is because I don't see them as paper. I just see envelopes sitting there.
Ah, okay.
So I'm going to open them up. Um, and
That's right, Barbara. Right now I cannot crank that die cutting machine. So see, I could say, okay, my arm doesn't work, Jeff. Have to have it.
There you go.
Oh, oh, what an excuse. Finding excuses. Yeah.
Ooh,
He asked me yesterday, he said, which one is it you want? I said, honey, I'm not sure exactly which one, but when I got on, there's only one that I would choose. So, because he doesn't go and buy those things for me. He would ask me what I want. He would tell me buy it, but he won't actually go to the store and pick it up because for fear that he would get one that wasn't what I actually wanted. That's
yeah.
just him. I think we're going to do this one right here first.
Okay. What's this one? Okay.
A Zentangle stamp. Yeah, because Barbara, where's my card that you sent me? Just a minute, let me find it. It's right here somewhere. Oh, what did I do with it?
Now you just
Oh,
showed
there
it
it is.
off. It can't be too far away.
No, I was gonna say it can't be too far because this would make a gorgeous rubber stamp. Hi, Miss Allie.
Yes, it would.
That
Hi,
would
Miss
make a
Sally
wonderful
K.
stamp. So I need to make some of these little stitched doodads too, but
Stitched to doodads.
like she used that she got at the exchange, paper exchange.
Oh,
Little stitched cluster things that just
yes.
pieces, scraps of paper. That one happens to have some kind of map, book page, and other papers on it. Um, we made some of those for our journal pantry. I
Yep.
just they don't get used because the pantry's too much trouble to get out.
I know that's
I
exactly the problem. In fact, I can't even reach mine at the moment.
Well, and so I kind of have a plan for that, guys. I've been working on rearranging. Oh, and if I could explain to you what my studio looks like, you'd all go, "You had it looking so good, and now it looks like that." But it's bleeding out into the house, which is something that I don't like because it really bothers Jeff. It's one of those things that it truly bothers him when it's so messy. So I really got to do some getting it cleaned up stuff. I have a big shot hand crank. Yeah, Kathy, I have a big shot too. That's what I have, and I have lots and lots of dies. So I should just get it out and use it. Of course, I can't right now, but I should
Yeah.
just. Um, but the thing of it is I think that another thing is every time I go to use it, I have to get it out, and then okay, so maybe I should just get it out and spend a week making
Cutting
die
everything.
cuts, and then yeah, making die cuts so that I have them all, so that I don't have to get it out again for a while. Because 90% of the time I do it on, you know, like plain colored cardstock. Yeah, Kathy's spell check is really off today. It's not making her happy. But I'm loving these little stamps. Yep, yep, yep. I will do something different in a few minutes.
Hi, Jacqueline. I'm sorry I missed you. Glad you're here.
Mindy wants a drink of whatever Kathy's drinking.
Well, it's what her phone's drinking, probably.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's what the phone is drinking. There you go. That's what's wrong. Oh, okay. Just got the greenhouse almost shored up to where we're the last step before we can use it really well is to um, what do I want to say? Is to put some gravel. We got to have some. We got to order some gravel for the floor. Why is that not wanting to go on there? There we go. Where's this one go? Right here.
Well, when we do have a project in a month or
Mm-hmm.
two, any ideas what you want to do?
Well, here's my problem. We're leaving mid-April.
Oh, well, we may not need to bother starting a project then.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Because Tanya's
Yeah,
not reliable. No, I'm teasing.
no, I'm terrible. Um, Coffee, pure coffee for her. But we want whatever the spell checkers have. That's true. What is glow? What is Glowforge do?
What is a glow forge?
What you meant to say, Glowforge? I hadn't heard that one. I'm not sure who said that.
Yeah,
Uh, even bird's wood for engraving. Huh.
I know I can't think of who it is, but I've somebody that does is it foil art that does make stencils on a glow forge.
Oh, okay. So it's possibly some kind of cutter.
Yeah, I think so, but I'm not positive.
Journey, we're going central. We're not going west this year. We are going to Arkansas, Missouri, um, Oklahoma, Kansas. We won't be gone as long because we'll need to be back for when hurricane season sort of starts. Um, it's just not good to be gone during hurricane season, or at least the worst of hurricane season. There's too much for that we have to watch. So, but we're going to go crystal digging and fossil digging. That's why the Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, and Arkansas are for crystals, and Oklahoma and Kansas are more for fossils.
Where are you
So,
going in Oklahoma?
I'm not sure. Probably not that far west because Lisa's really close to Oklahoma.
I
That's
am. I was
why.
thinking maybe I could drive over.
Well, if we are going to get that close, I'll holler at you because we do have a. It's not the best bed in the world, but we have an extra bed. It's in the couch,
Yeah.
but it folds out and then it has an air mattress, so it's got a mattress and then an air mattress on top of it. So we have never had it out. Nobody's ever slept on it, but we have it. So you could drive over and then stay with us. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, that would be fun if it happened to be, you know,
Close enough.
within a day's drive in Oklahoma. I
Well,
don't know.
I will let you know because I
Okay.
don't. Jeff's got a few places written down, but I honestly think we've been so busy and with my shoulder and everything and parent stuff that um, I don't know that he's actually got the right
Riri, hi.
places.
Riri
Hi,
has got
Riri.
one room decrapified, so she's making progress. Good for
Oh, I need
you.
to. Do you ever go geode hunting? That's part of what we want to do too. The basic glow forge is $4,000 basically. So so not in my price range. Um, I need to get several rooms decrapified.
I
So
think every room in my house but the bathroom needs that.
yeah, that's my house too. Um, and my linen closet, which is in the hallway, I had it all nice and neat and all sorted out, and it's gotten all woggly, so it needs decrapified. So, and of course, Jeff's poor shed has mom stuff in it still. My house has mom stuff in it. Um,
Lisa says there are places in southern Iowa where you can go for geodes.
oh, really? Hmm.
She may need
If
some information, Lisa.
I mean, yeah, because if we do that area, we will definitely try to go to Omaha, Lisa, because Brandon is in Omaha.
Well,
So
yeah.
we'll be headed, we didn't get to see him last year because of breaking the windshield. When we broke the windshield and had to come home early, we didn't get to go. So I haven't seen my kid since I saw Lisa.
Well, you need to go.
Yeah,
I
I
hope
do.
you get the chance.
I need to see my kid. That much I'll tell you. Um, Ooh,
Hi, Beth.
hi Beth. Well, Lisa, you'll have to send me some information. Because uh, we're just learning. We hunted rocks and different things in New Mexico and Arizona last year. The first year we were out there, we didn't go far enough south to do some of that stuff. Um, and we were doing other things. But last year, Jeff even he went on a field trip with, uh, what do you call those clubs? Okay, let me write that down. I gotta have a piece of paper. Where's my piece of paper? Keokuk, Iowa. And last year when we came back, we hunted garnets in Alabama. Um, and I went and picked garnets again this year. No, last fall when we took our fall trip. We went after garnets again. Try confetti beads and washi tape. Super fun. Beth, we're goofing off is what we're doing. I'm making little tiny pieces that will just go in my stash so that when I want to put them in a page, they're ready. Because every time I have to get out these silly stamps, it means I have to think about what it is, and I want to just have them ready to go.
And I'm just opening a bunch of security envelopes. I've been collecting ones with a whole bunch of different insides, but I never use them because I don't. When I look over my stuff, I just see a bunch of envelopes over there, and so I thought if I opened them up where they looked more like paper, maybe that they would get used.
Yep. Bye, Journey. Be careful.
Hi,
She's got to
Journey.
go. She got to go feed some kitty babies.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay, that one.
I'm gonna have to get up and turn that fan on. Boy,
Don't have anything inside them.
we've been having um
Oh,
record
that's a good idea,
temperatures.
Barbara.
What? Strips of tickets. Yeah, that would work too. Yeah, they would work real well for tickets. I have my new ticket stamp. Okay, just a minute. Let me finish with this stamp so that I can close my ink pad. And I may have just messed that one up, but no, it's all right. Um, for Christmas I got myself these. Um,
Ooh, those are cool.
yeah. Just a minute. Let me back up a little bit. Um, it's a Tim Holtz collection called Ticket Booth. I just love them, and I've been loving them, and they've been laying in my cart and laying in my cart. So for Christmas, I got the stamps and the dies. So I'm thinking, yeah, I need to sit and stamp these, even if I just stamp them on random cardstock. So I need to do that because I really love these. I think they're so cool. Then I'm going to have to sit and ink the bloody things so that I can use them. Yeah, Barbara, I really like that ticket booth. I've had the ticket booth set and the bugs. Jamie's got the bugs, and they're just amazing. I really love that bug set, but I really felt like the ticket booth set I would use more than the bugs. You know me and bugs, but I still think that's the case. So,
Well, maybe you could get the bugs some other time and add them to make tickets out of your bugs with the
mm,
die cuts,
yeah,
and the
well,
bugs.
well, the bugs have a die cut set that goes with them too.
Oh,
Hmm. Yeah, Allie, there the this where'd it go? I got these at Hobby Lobby on clearance. So, um, but and I haven't stamped them all yet, but I think I'm going to stamp a few of these and color them. Like I feel like coloring now. I'm
that is
so
a great thing to make, Kathy.
what?
A shopping cart cover for the grandbaby.
Oh yeah.
I always had a blanket I stuffed in mine and hung it over all the edges so that the kids weren't touching the shopping cart. I don't know if there were shopping cart covers back then, but um, I would have liked one if there had been.
But I think
With
these will be
Ethan, that was really easy because I could sit him sideways in the shopping cart. You know how the shopping carts like this, and the kids usually sit like that, but I would set him facing me in the side when he wouldn't be able to set up good enough to sit in it the right way,
uh-huh.
and he just got used to sitting in it like that, and I never had to worry about him. But Hannah, even when you put her in and buckled her in, she calmed out. I mean,
She wanted out, huh?
she did. She was dangerous. It was a little scary. When Ethan
Did
was
she
born,
climb
Darren's
other things?
mom do what?
Did she climb other things like at home?
Yes, she did. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
When when Ethan was born, Darren's mom called me and she said, "I just thought I'd give you a heads up." And I said, "Okay." And she said, "Darren was a climber." She said, "At 9 months old, he was climbing bookshelves to
Uh-huh.
get up
Yep.
to the top, and at 2 years
Yep.
old, he would get up on top of the bookshelf to get to the CD player to play." Um, oh, Dolly Parton. I can't remember what the song was, but he loved it anyway. But Ethan was the safety police. he did
Ah,
not climb. He was not he was very, very much aware of his own mortality from a very young age, and he was watching everybody, making sure they were safe. And but Hannah, when she came along, she did. She climbed.
she climbed. Well, see, and Brandon didn't climb. Brandon was not a climber. I have a cousin who was like Darren in that he climbed. Um, he we had an entire wall of bookshelves, and he was tiny when Mom caught him up the shelves. Um, so it's just every kid is different. That's all we can say about that. They're all
Yeah,
different.
they're all different. Okay, I got a nice selection here. I'm gonna try to show you. I don't know how much you'll be able to see, but
Those are cool. Barbara says the ticket stamps have been added to her collection. Yep, yep. Uh huh. See, and she's gonna call me an enabler. Those are pretty. I love the green one.
I do too. I wish I could find more of those. I really like that one too. It looks like basket weave.
Uh huh. Well, I had to
Okay.
shorten pajamas for Mom's this morning. Um, I got them for before Christmas, and she told me the other day she couldn't couldn't really wear them because they were too long. I'm like, well, why didn't you tell me sooner? Well, okay. I mean, it's not like I couldn't have fixed them before now, but oh well.
I don't know if you can even see that one. It's stripes, but it just looks
I was gonna
blank.
say you can't. Oh, there it is. There's. I can see them now.
There's stripes on this one too, but they're hard to see as well.
Well, if the foo shoe, if in other words, if the shoe fits, oh, that brown one is just gorgeous.
It
Think
is.
of
I really
myself as
like
a
it.
teacher, not an enabler. Okay, there you go. I'm supposed to be an influencer, Barbara. That's. I'm supposed to be influencing.
Okay.
Whatever.
Anyway, there are a bunch of things
A
now I
bunch of
can
them.
use.
A bunch of them ready to go.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Um,
Okay,
see
I
if
got a
these are
few
dried
more
yet.
ready so that I can.
Yeah. It's so dry here, I should not be surprised that.
That you're coughing.
No, that these are dry.
Oh, oh, because you used them and now they're dry. Uh huh.
Yeah, because things dry quick here. Okay.
I have a basket full. I used to have them in a drawer, but because I rearranged things, when I was trying to sort stuff out, I put them in a basket because I don't use them every time I sit down, and I put smaller things in the drawer. So I have a basket full of those envelopes, but I haven't used them in a while. Not since we were doing the totally junk journal stuff, and I need to get them out. I love making traveler's notebooks with them after I have watercolored them. They're a lot of fun to do that with.
Oh no, Riri
What?
ordered some books for other people, but Amazon sent them all to her.
Oh no.
Well, I ordered a bench for the back porch,
Mm-hmm.
and it originated in Cypress, Texas. Now I'm not sure where Cypress is. I didn't ever go look, but it went from Cypress, Texas to Illinois
Oh
and then
no.
back to Texas. No, Cypress to Fort Worth to Illinois and then back to Kermit, Texas. I'm like,
Well,
seriously?
I've been having problems with that too. My everything shows up late because it's going millions of miles away when it shouldn't.
Yeah. And
Um,
something else I ordered, I can't remember what it was its origination place was Lubbock. Okay. Lubbock is less than 2 hours away. It's about 2 hours away from here. And and it went to Washington, I think,
oh,
before it came here. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Riri, I would send them all back to Amazon and make them start over again. That's what I would do. Um, that's
I don't think this is a good idea. Well,
what.
maybe I was going to use this to put my cellophane on,
Uh huh.
but I can't see it.
No. Um, and I don't suppose you have a piece of. Have I not sent you any of that release paper?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
But
I'll try to remember to.
I got some butcher paper. Let me get that.
Okay.
That should work, don't you think?
Yes. Yeah. Freezer paper, butcher paper.
Well, freezer paper is what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Riri, I'd send them all back. And hi, Jeannie. I'd send them all back and then make them start over again because that's ridiculous. Okay, I need my ink pen. I think I want my ink pen. Because that's what we want. I have such a messy desk right now. Can I use these? Am I going to have to get out my little one? That is one problem with this giant box of ink tints is that it sometimes is hard to use because I have such a messy desk. So let's see if we can clean up enough to set them over here.
Hi, Jenny. I'm going to see if I can make me some faux antique tape here.
Yeah.
Making sure I've got it on the right spot.
I don't want to clean it up where I lose it.
Yeah.
That's my goal not to do right now. Don't clean it up where you lose it.
Okay. Have fun in alert mode, Kathy.
Bye bye, Kathy. I guess I need new rubber bands. These are gone.
Yeah,
Completely
those look
gone.
kind of
Yeah.
used
Hmm.
up.
I always wonder why they go bad like that, but okay, we need the green. Okay. All right. Now, where is my really
Kathy
good?
says going into alert mode, but I'll be listening, so behave yourselves.
Oh, okay. So we can't get rowdy? Is that what she's telling us?
I guess.
Okay, where is Okay, you guys know I have all of these water brushes, but I really like that one I have. I guess I'll use that one. That one ought to work. And is this one the same? No, that one's fat. That one ought to work, but that one doesn't have any water in it. Okay. Well, that one has water in it, so I guess maybe that one has a little water in it. We'll see. My good one must be in my camp, but it must still be in the stuff with my camping stuff. A vagabond too. No, I have the big kick or side kick. I'm not sure what it is. It's
Big kick.
60.
Sidekick's
uh,
little bitty.
Okay, yeah, it's a big kick.
Yeah, the big kick and the big shot are the same thing, right?
Yes, one is sold at box stores and one is sold at supposedly fancier stores. That's what the difference is in them. So, okay, so we're going to work on all the green stuff because, if we just paint green stuff for a little while, I'm going to need something to wipe my brush off on, which means I need a napkin. There, this will do.
Well,
Um, okay, let's see what we can do here. Ooh, that's a lot of water. Okay, a lot of water. I think we need to. All right, I'm going to have to switch to glasses that I can see that, so I might not be able to see chat very well, just so y'all know.
okay. I will try to let you know if somebody says something to you
Okay.
or asks a question or whatever. Okay, I'm going to try these in several different colors. So there's this one's called honeycomb. This one is terracotta, I think. Oh no, sunset orange. Well, that's not what I want. I want terracotta.
Yeah,
Sunset
sunset orange is a little bright.
orange. Okay. Here's terracotta.
I guess maybe if I came in closer, you guys could maybe see what I was doing. That might be a good idea.
I didn't think about the way this is going to be all glare. Sorry.
Oh, it's not bad.
Okay, good.
Um, oh yeah, I don't like that pen. Is just not gonna make me happy.
It is. It is kind of relaxing, Jacqueline. It's an easy thing to do, and then you have old looking tape whenever you want it.
Hmm. That orange is awful orange. You may have to
It
go over that
is.
with.
It's very, very bright. I'm
Uh-huh.
trying to think if I could get some of it off, and I don't know. We're gonna just leave it like that. And let's do teak wood here and see what it does. Oh, it's dark. That might be way too dark.
Okay, so the other one has too much water coming out. This one has not enough water coming out. Remember, these water brushes screw backwards too, guys. Just FYI. Let's
I'm very inky.
Okay, so oh, okay, where's the lid?
You okay?
Yeah, just like I said, one of these ink pens is one of these paint pen water brushes is spilling water everywhere, and the other one is not got enough water coming out. So yeah, that one is just I don't like that at all. Which we got. I may have to go find my really good one. Let's, you can buy these things all day long, but they don't all work the same. Even the expensive one I bought is not necessarily my favorite.
Carol calls it tinkle tape.
Tinkle tape, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't heard that before. Okay, find one more color.
I think she's using alcohol ink, Sue.
Yes, I am. I'm using the Ranger alcohol inks. Honeycomb, terracotta, teakwood, and pesto so far. And I'm going to find one more. I gotta take the thing down though to decide.
On this book paper,
Try
I
a
don't know
mushroom.
that a water-based thing is really a good idea. Maybe I should get out the colored pencils. Because it's bleeding into the paper, and I don't really want it to do that.
No, come back, come back.
So let's change what we're doing because I don't like that so well. Um, oh, oh.
Okay. I gotta get something to get this off my hands. I don't see it, so I guess I'll just use alcohol. I had some hand sanitizer out here that I used to clean my hands. It's pretty good at taking the alcohol ink off your hands, but I
But
can't
it's
find it. So I'm gonna
disappeared.
use,
It's
yeah,
disappeared on you.
it has. So I'm going to use regular old um, alcohol.
Just remember to put some hand cream on when you go in the house.
Yeah. Okay. It's not perfect, but it's much better. So, all right. We're just going to set these aside and let them dry.
Okay,
We
this
have,
is way better than using the water medium because the water medium was bleeding. Just a minute, I'll
So
show
what were
you.
you using there?
Uh, I I just switched over to my Prismacolor pencils.
Okay.
See how the ink tints, the water wanted to bleed,
Oh
because this
yeah.
paper is so old. Let's see. Come on. There we go. It's not going to make me terribly. I mean, I won't. I'll still use this, but it's just that it's bleeding out into the paper, and
Yeah.
I don't want that to do that everywhere. So I'll just use the pencils and um, color them that way. Carol calls it twinkle too. So funny. Okay. Um, Also, these are really tiny, so it's like it doesn't take much for the paintbrush to miss.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go through these magazines real quick and pull
All
out
right.
pages that have things on them I might use. I might use
Okay.
Dolly. She's sitting. That's always a good pose to have
Oh yeah.
a person in. So see, like this girl, we could make
Oh
her
yeah.
doing something else
Hmm.
too.
Yep. There. Now it's all even colored, so I don't have to color it later.
All you got to do is
Mhm.
use it.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm just glad I can put my hand on top of the table.
Yeah, I'm glad you can too.
I can.
There's
I can
not.
now. Pardon.
Oh, I was just gonna say in these Better Homes and Gardens magazines, there's not as much. At
Stuff
least
to
I
that.
don't see as much stuff
Mhm.
as I would
Yeah.
in a lot of magazines. But
Yeah.
they were free, so and it
Right.
made my mama feel good to give them to me
There you go. And
instead of
and
throwing them
feel like
away. So,
she passed on something that was useful.
yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Never know when I might need a lava lamp. Oh, gotta like this
Oh,
guy
oh yeah, he's cute. Oh yeah, you
with his
always
bow
need a
tie.
lava lamp. I'm sorry, you just really need a lava lamp.
Okay. Sometimes I have to look at things.
Okay.
I tend to just if something catches my eye quickly, then that's what I take, and if it doesn't, I just go on.
Well, yeah, that's because, quite frankly, if it doesn't catch your eye as you're going through there, you're probably never going to use it.
Yeah, that is true. And some things catch your eye, and you still won't use them. So,
Yeah.
hmm.
Oh, that Zentango magazine that I got at Ollie's in the Ollie's Hall. Did you see that?
uh,
I want to mention it because Lisa told me that that's an old magazine, and they are no longer producing that magazine. Um,
oh, do you have it
Lisa,
easy? You could grab it and show people. If you don't fret. I
I'm trying to think what I did with it. I'll be right back because it would be good to show it. Because I got it at Ollie's for a real reasonable amount of money.
The
It
rings
was
are
kind of
pretty, Jen. I agree.
probably right here because, yeah, because I haven't actually read the whole thing yet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got it for $1.99. Let me
Oh, let
back
me make
out
you
so you.
big.
Okay.
Oh, you still
Um.
have to back up a little
Yeah,
bit.
I still have to back out, but that's okay. Um. And I need to switch glasses too. But where'd they go? This pair I can read. I can see what I'm looking at on the screen. Um. Lisa used to color for. Uh, I don't know which company it is she colored for, but she used to do test pages,
Oh, how cool.
really intricate test pages. Lisa said she looked it up and believes she found one for sale on Amazon. Um, this one was $1.99 at Ollie's, and it said premiere issue. So when I was showing it in my hall, I said it was kind of an interesting magazine. It would be interesting to see, what the next issue was like. And Lisa said, "Well, it's an old magazine. It originally sold for $9.99. Um,
Does it say on
and
there what year?
well, that was the other thing. I couldn't find any year or month or what do you want to call that? It said premiere, but it didn't
Publication
have.
date or
Yeah, usually it's January, February, or whatever. Chapel Chapel Publications. The header on their coloring books usually say Design Originals. That's who Lisa used to color for was Chapel Publications. She thinks this one would have been around 2015 or 2016. So
wow.
it's an old issue, which is, you know, um, anyways, I liked it because while it had some really interesting Zentangle stuffs in it that I haven't read, but um, I liked it because it had some finished small things that would be cool tags and such that would be cool to use in journals. It had some, this is freehand doodle dab painting. So it shows you some different strokes that you can use to do different little things. There was just a lot interest. It was very interesting. And you can't buy a magazine hardly anymore for $1.99.
No, that's true.
Um, these bookmarks I thought would be fun. Those would make some cute journal cards. Um, I love these butterflies. They would be
Ooh, those
cute
are
too.
cute.
Well, and I could probably freehand those,
Well, I was
you
going to
know.
say, other than making, well, and they're not mirror images, which is nice
No.
because
Uh-uh.
that's the hard part about butterflies.
Fox Chapel is the company Lisa used to work for. But she did these amazing coloring book pages. Anyways, I thought there was some interest, and that's why I said there's stuff to actually read in here. Um, and it was on my desk because I haven't sat down with it to read it yet. Oh, I love these borders, these freehand borders that they've drawn,
Oh, those are pretty.
and I thought they would be really interesting in a journal. This was another thing another page I liked. I mean, I just scanned through it in the store, and there was just a bunch of stuff in it that a lot of times magazines don't have that much. And as far as a coloring book, you can't get a coloring book for $1.99.
That's true.
So and these will make good journal cards, I thought. There was these. I don't like the yum in the middle, but the other ones are cute. So, and see, it says, send me a year for 27.99, and but you never know with magazines. I don't like to buy just one magazine and order it because the next magazine might have nothing in it. So I guess it was a good thing I didn't send my check in because um, since they don't publish anymore, since it's out of publication. But I thought it was cool.
She says the coloring books go for around $10 because they use archival paper. At least they used to. I haven't worked for them for a couple of years.
Well, and Lisa, do they okay, make me small again so we can see what you're doing. Um do they put print on both sides of the paper, or do they only print on one side? See, that's one thing I don't like about coloring books is that when because I don't usually color. I usually use my ink tints and paint. And I like this because this is one-sided. So if I use my ink tints and I paint these, then I'm not getting color bleed through to the other side. And that was one of the things that another thing that I liked about it. So um, and I'm not very good when it comes to coloring, and I can't see what I'm doing. So I'll switch glasses back. But when I did those coloring book pages for our fairy journal, I used my Inktense paints and did them all with the paints, and I really enjoyed that much more than I do coloring. I will pretty much always start with the paints. So that's the second one. I like the purple one better, so I'll probably do another purple one.
They were both pretty. Lisa says
Thank
they're
you.
printed on one side and perforated. They sometimes
Ooh.
have a very faint print on the back side of the page, and it's usually a quote of something related to the illustrations in the book.
I think I've seen those where they have that on the back, but that wouldn't hurt my feelings at all to have a quote back there. I just don't like the books where the images are on both sides because I always lose one. Of course, there again, I don't color that much, so I want to do some of that mixed media stuff like you were playing with the other day.
That was fun. We need to make a like a kind of like a prompt list, just of um some things to use,
Yeah. Mhm.
and then
I have some
go
things in
from
my
there.
stash that have not gotten used. That kind of stuff. Yep, yep.
Yeah. Lisa
So,
says there were one or two books at the end of my time working for them that were not, oh, that were printed on both sides. She's not sure what they do now.
uh-huh.
Oh, I just threw one of those away.
What?
A rake head because the handle broke off, but that would have been
Uh-huh.
fun. And mine was old and rusty and shoot, I could
Okay,
have made
what?
something fun for my front door.
Yeah, you could have. And old and rusty. You never throw anything old and rusty away. There's an RV camping cookbook. Of course there's an RV camping cookbook. bunch of pages, lots of instructional things, woodworking, metalworking, scroll saw patterns, how to. There's an RV camping cookbook. Ouch. Yeah, when we go to those RV, what do you want to call those things? Um, just a minute, I'll remember. Like when we go to the rallies, and um, there's we take classes and stuff. There's always cooking classes, and I'm like, um, I'm not gonna take a RV cooking class because I don't. We don't cook that often when we're in the RV. I do, but um, we like to be gone.
Yeah.
We eat a
Your
lot of
RV is your
sandwiches.
hotel room.
Yeah. Well, we don't eat out a lot. I cook simple things. We eat salads a lot. We eat sandwiches a lot because we usually pack a lunch tote when we're off, gone off. Um, because we don't want to. First off, you never know where you're going to be, and you want to make sure that you've got food because sometimes we're, on some back trail. Sometimes we're just in town where um it's not a problem. And if we eat if we're in town and there's some place we want to stop and eat, well then we eat our sandwiches for dinner. Not a big deal. We just switch it up. But a lot of times we're not back at the camper till late, so we got to eat something simple or I'll cook something in the um
In a crock pot.
crock pot. I don't ever leave the camper and the crock pot running. It's in the camper that's too dangerous. But the a lot of times I'll have pre-cooked meals too, and they'll be in the freezer. So we get ready to go off. I'll just put something out in the fridge and um, have it ready.
Yeah. Hannah's, we've been trying to figure out what to do for her for lunches
Uh huh.
because she eats lunch at work.
Yep.
So I got to ask her how it went today, but we bought some of the frozen, like they sell it sliced in a bag of fajita meat.
Uh huh. Yeah.
And so we bought some of that and then some keto tortillas. And I just put some cheese and some of that frozen fajita meat and rolled it all up. And then we just let it, thaw out while her day is going. And then she'll heat it in the microwave at work.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes, if it worked out well or not. Um,
Where did you find the frozen fajita meat?
at Sam's.
Okay, because Sam's used to have that, and we used to buy it, and then we couldn't find it for a long time. So I'll have to look for it again.
Yeah.
Because we used to like it. And that's another one of those kind of quick meals. You can just kind of grab it and.
Jen says, "You're bypassing all kinds of stuff in that magazine, Lisa."
Oh,
I am, but none of it's reaching out and saying, me, me, me.
no, no.
And
Okay, I
I
like.
don't use food that much. And these are basically food magazines.
Yeah. I really
Oh,
like
those
this
are
one
so
too.
cute. I love those, Tanya.
They came out pretty cool. Let's see if I can get. Come here. There we go.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
Uh huh. Thanks, Lisa. I know that these are probably normally blue, and I'm going to color the next one purple, but that's beside the point. Um, I I don't worry. I just make them whatever color I feel like. Uh-oh, I missed Allie's comment. What did she say? Amazon sells copies of those Zentangle magazines for $10. Her her is number 2. Oh, the one I have is number 2. So, so they are out there. Um, even though they don't publish anymore. There's a lot of books that you can still get. And, thrift books might even have them. I don't know. Um, a lot of times, those kinds of books I won't buy unless I've got them in my hand to look at them. I find it hard to buy certain things on the internet.
Well, and sometimes craft books, if they don't have a look inside,
Uh huh. Yeah.
um, and sometimes even then they give you the front page, the contents and the back page or something, and it's not
Right.
really
And
helpful.
that's not helpful.
But if it's
So,
not something where I can see that I can tell for sure I'm going to like it just with what they put out there, um,
yeah.
if I don't feel that way, I don't buy it either because it's hard to tell. So
Well,
I'll
and
probably miss out on some things, but ooh, those are
that's
pretty.
it. And I don't need another book in my entire life, but that's mine is number 1. The link is for number 2. Okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Thanks, Allie. And Jen says she'd use it if it was food or not, as long as she liked it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not opposed to using food. I just don't use it very often. And so
Yeah.
um, if
It's
I look at it and I think, oh, I could do such and such with it, then I'll go ahead and take it like that stack of cookies.
oh
I
yeah,
could have
stack of
somebody sitting on that.
yeah.
And these are fun, and these would be fun to cut out and use,
Uh
you
huh.
know. But
Yeah, it's also about what you'll use.
yeah, because I have way too much stuff already. Oh, look at that little guy.
Oh, he's cute.
He is cute. Okay.
You watching your time?
Uh, yeah, sporadically. It's
Okay.
3:43.
Yeah. I didn't know what time you have to leave.
Yeah. Well, um, 4:30 would be the absolute latest I could stay. I
Okay.
wasn't worried about it because I figured you would tell me when you needed to get off. And
Well, I'm doing pretty good today.
well,
Um,
good.
yeah,
Well, I
it's
can't stay
getting
longer than 4:30. Oh, just put it
okay.
that way.
Well, it's getting better and better, and I have less and less. It hurts less and less, and although my what do I want to say? My physical therapy and my exercises hurt, but then it doesn't hurt as much throughout the rest of the day
Right.
as it had been. So, it's getting better with that. And like I said, I can move it more. I'm just that he's just concerned because I'm not moving. It doesn't move enough, is what he's worried about. It's just,
Right.
um, so my range of motion is not good enough. That's what's really going on.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't think I don't know if I told you or not. Sunday they added weight to my,
yeah, you did.
yeah. So, um, And I think that's helping. And I've been sleeping better because it doesn't hurt as much.
Well, that's
Yesterday,
good.
yesterday when we got home after all the errands and stuff we ran, I hurt, but most of the time I can. It aches. It doesn't hurt. There's a difference.
That's what I need.
That kind of shoes.
Yes, you just slip your foot in
Uh huh. Yeah.
because I've got this hip groin issue is keeping me from being able to get that leg up enough
To tie your
to put tennis
shoes.
shoes on. Yeah.
Yeah. And what I really like about those particular ones is that they tie as well. So once you tie them snugly, because I like my shoes snug. I don't, Jeffrey wears his shoes really loose and shoves his feet in his shoes all the time, but I want my tennis shoes to be snug. And those, you can tie them so they're snug, but then still shove your foot into them.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick that up there and go look into that when I get. I got some new
Um,
tennis shoes, and Hannah's gonna fix them for me. And if they work like we think they will, she's just sewing the tongue up in place
oh, uh-huh.
so that we I can just slip my foot in.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
and I think it'll work. But
do you have an academy?
yes.
They usually have all the different kinds of Skechers
Oh, okay.
because I take mom there to get shoes because we have issues with her getting shoes because her foot is wide and Skechers makes a wide. Thanks, Barbara. I like to be back together.
Me too.
But I
I'm
did
very
tell Lisa
glad.
that we're going off again in another trip. So poor Lisa's going to be back to being alone again.
Well, I'm getting used to it. I'm surviving.
Well, that's if nothing goes wrong. That's the other thing, how that
Yeah.
goes.
Well, I don't want anything to go wrong, so I want you to go on your trip.
It won't be as long as the normal spring trip though because we're not leaving so early. Last year we left
You were already gone by now, weren't you?
oh yeah, we were gone by
In February.
we were gone by the end of January. I think we left around the 3rd week of January. Um because we were supposed to go clear out to Quartzsite and just didn't make it that far.
Yeah.
Um for a couple of reasons. Our friends ended up were gone. Um, so we stayed longer in Tucson than we normally um, would have stayed because they were gone off from Quartzsite. And then when we broke the windshield, then it was game over. We have to go home. So I guess we could have let them put that windshield in the parking lot. Yes, I know. I was on a couple of times when Diane was on. Yeah, Barbara
I
got out
think
of the
I'll
habit
keep
of
the
doing
faith
her
and
little.
do my little book page while you're gone this time. Who knows? Maybe I'll stream if I figure out how to do it. Well, you can come stream with me.
Yeah, just stream with Lisa. Okay, we're gonna make some
Or if
really
you can figure it
kinky
out and
ones.
you want to do it, we can stream on your channel.
There you go. And StreamYard's free. Oh, we need some yellow in the middle of these.
As
StreamYard's
long as
free
you
as
don't
long
use it
as
more than 20 hours a month, it's free.
right. Yeah, it's
So
so
I should have just done
unless
the free one this year, but they renewed it before I realized that probably I wasn't going to need, um,
yeah,
to the paid for one. But anyway,
because her friend is being really bad and not streaming with her, right?
That's right. It's all my friend's fault.
Right. Hmm.
Mm.
I have a feeling my cap is coming off. It keeps grabbing my tongue. It's like there's a little edge on it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, oh is right because that's going to make me really aggravated.
All you need is one more thing, Tanya.
Well, and it's a cap. It's a cap that they just did a last year. They did a what you call it on it. Oh, what is that thing that they do? You know, the thing where I have to be
Root canal?
yeah, root canal. Mhm. They just did a root canal on that tooth.
Well, I can talk you through it, Barbara. Um, but the first thing to do is just to get an account with StreamYard, and that's easy to do.
Oh yeah, and it just makes things real easy. Um, I personally think it's easier to go in through StreamYard than it does to go in through YouTube. Okay, this one is kind of messy. I guess
Well,
I need
just
to
drop some
sharpen my.
drops of coffee on top of it when you get finished, and then it'll
There
look
you
like it's
go.
supposed to be that way.
It'll be supposed to be that way. That's right. I said I guess I need to sharpen my pencils better. This one doesn't look like it's ever been used. And of course, this is a set that came from the thrift store. So some of them had been used, but some of them hadn't even been ever used. You see, yeah, I either paid $1.99 or I got them for $1. I'm not sure which.
I don't know if I'll use those or not, but they're interesting, and I might. So this would be fun to use as grass. You turn it up.
Well, and they'd be even if you just use pieces of it, it'd be fun to use as like texture.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too bad. All right. See, let's see here. Oh, come on. It's not too bad. It's a little messy.
No, it's not bad. It
It,
looks
it when
like
it's in a book or something, it won't be noticeable.
yeah, nobody's gonna see it up as close as you had it there.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's okay. What color shall I make these? I think I'll make these really pretty blue. I think that this blue will be good. Hmm.
Tell you, I'm
I
getting
think
hungry looking through all
looking
this,
at all those
all the food and recipes, and
uh-huh. Come on, behave yourself, silly thing. What's going on now? Yes.
Barbara says they look wonderful. They'll be a nice addition to any page.
Yeah, I think, and having them already colored and played with a little bit will, I think, make me use them more. That's the thing is that if I have to go to the other room and get my stamp set out to do a little page, I want to have a little bin of these or a little in my in my little photo album. That's something I should do is take my photo album apart, see if I can actually take it apart. Maybe I'll do that next because I want to see if that will work.
I used to pull out all kinds of things just for texture, and I haven't done a lot of that lately. Oh, I just ruined it. But
Yeah.
that one,
Oh, yeah.
I think
See,
is fun.
that would be
Well,
excellent texture.
even if I've already ripped it.
Yeah. Well, and I like these just plain too. I like them not colored as well. So
Yeah,
they don't
I do
have to
too.
all have color. I did put some with color. But let's take a look at that book and see if I can. Okay. I know I'm going to have to take stuff out of it to get into these pages. That was one of the things I noticed. There's no way I'm going to be able to get down into them without removing stuff, which it's like, oh shoot.
Okay, one more.
Why is there? Oh, okay.
Oh, my head suddenly decided to hurt.
Huh. Okay.
That's not
That's
good.
not good. No, it's not. I don't know why you're getting the head hurting all of a sudden.
I don't know
We don't
why
want
either.
that to happen. Private William E. Short, General Mess, Fort Sloan, New York. Oh, this was when my dad was born.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is a babygram sent to my uncle. Okay, Lyman was his oldest brother. He was 20 years old when my dad was born.
I have a, I can't remember who it was sent to, but I have a baby announcement for my dad too, somewhere in my stuff.
I didn't realize I had put that in this book, but I was just, I have to take out enough of this stuff so that I can get, I want to take some of these pages out of this book. But I'm thinking that if I get them out properly, I might be able to put them into another book.
How is it bound?
Well, it's zigzagged in the middle. See here? Oh
Uh
no, you
huh.
can't see. In the middle of all of the things. Now it might be glued as well, so if taking the stitching out doesn't work, I'll have to cut them. So I'm going to go get my seam ripper. I will be right back.
Alrighty.
this is where I might even need stronger glasses. So we'll have to see what these are. Well, those aren't stronger, that's for sure. I seem to have lost my I don't think they're lost. I think what happened is they went on vacation on our trip with us, and they haven't gotten out um of the stuff that came out of the camper. Well, I think that's not going to be a viable solution.
Hi, Kathleen. She says, "Hi, Tanya. First time I caught you on a live stream since you started streaming again. Good to see you back."
Oh, well, hi, Kathleen. I do plan on streaming Sunday. I I can never guarantee anything, but it is my plan to stream Sunday. Next Thursday when Lisa streams, I can't stream. Um, we have a Okay, that this is not going to work because whatever those stitches are, they must be glued in as well. So I'm just going to cut these out. So what do I need to cut them out with? Probably this.
I'm going to see what. No, it just takes us too far away. Anybody on a phone wouldn't be able to see us at all. So,
Yeah, that that is one reason why you get more than just a few people on. You can't see anything.
yeah.
So
This is a really cool page. All the shadows.
oh, I like that. Yep.
That's really cool. I don't have a clue what to do with it, but I like it.
Oh, you'll figure something out. Okay.
Eventually, hopefully.
I almost slid off onto my Teflon mat. I think we better have something underneath us.
That's probably true.
Yeah. Now, if you guys didn't realize why I'm doing this, the the book won't close, even though I have only got stuff in about half the pages. Um, let me see here, and I just took 90% of what I had in here out. So what I'm going to do is take parts of the pages out so that it won't, because they were doing like that with everything in there. And so I'm just taking pages out so that it doesn't gator mouth so bad with, there's no reason to have these pages in if I can't use them.
True. Hi,
So,
Kathy.
and quite
We're
frankly,
glad
there's
you're
no
here.
reason. Hi, Kathy. I could probably take some fabric or some grosgrain ribbon, sew these both to it, and then bind them into another little book, and I'd have another book. So,
Yeah.
and I mean, granted, I don't have to do that, but I could, and I don't see a reason why not. And this seems to work pretty well to have images and things that are freshly cut into these little books. I've got two of them. And it does seem to work pretty well.
Well, I bought one at the thrift store.
Uh-huh.
Was looking to see if I could find it. Um, I haven't put anything in it yet, but I found one that had big solid pages like that. A lot of the
Uh-huh.
ones that I find have paper, and then they have a small one that comes in from the side.
Oh yeah, and that doesn't work very well.
No, it
Um,
doesn't. Oh,
yeah,
look.
this is my other one. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah. This is the other one, and see, this is what it does. Is it won't it won't close. It won't sit in my thing, and I'll bet you half these pages are empty. This one's got more in it, but still, there's a whole lot of these pages that are empty. So if I took out a few, it would be easier to use. So that's what I'm doing. It's one of those things I've been gonna do, but we have lots of gonna do's.
Look at these kiddos. Aren't they cute?
Oh, those are cute. Uh-huh.
I wish I could hug them.
Chunky book lover. I like chunky books, but this one it's getting to the point where it's not useful. And that's what the deal is. I want it to be useful. It's got so many pages that are empty. There. And then I've got,
Lots of gonna do's, Kathy said. So true.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I got more want to than I have time or energy.
Oh yeah, for sure. And this was one of those things where if it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. It didn't. This one I actually had. The other one I got at the thrift store. I knew I had one of these. Hunted everywhere for it. Couldn't find it. Went to the thrift store, bought one.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy. Only to come home and find it. So that's the way it works.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna take some of these out in the front.
Oh, these are really good.
Well, they look really good.
They are. They're expensive and they're, full of all kinds of sugar and stuff, but they're delicious.
Well, sometimes we have to have those sugar and stuffs.
That's true.
It's just one of those, facts of life. You kind of gotta have a treat once in a while. Just kind of like pizza. Gotta have it once in a while.
Yeah, you gotta have it once in a while. Mm. Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Oh,
have to
time to
get
go.
off soon.
Yep. Oh, I think I'm gonna like this a lot better once I take those out and just fill up the two middle sections.
So you just taking the one on each side off, or
I'm taking a section on each side off. I think I may put stuff back in it. I've only taken about half this section off. I took the whole section in the back, but I've only taken about half this section off. I may fill it back up and then see if I want to take the other front off of here.
yeah? Bye, Miss Allie.
Bye, Miss
Glad you
Allie.
came.
It just I really like using this. I just didn't like how it was not it wouldn't even fit back there. It was just too big. So um but oh, that's really exciting looking. I mean, I mean, that's just the ugliest mess on the table. Oh dear. I thought what
I
I
don't have
had
anything
before
on
was
my
ugly.
table. I'll just put this back out. That's what I got done
There.
today.
There you go.
Well, I also made tape.
There you go. I did do a little page. Where's my little page? Here's my little page. Where's my little
Uh,
page? Okay, if I can find it. There's my little page.
there we go. Yay! So we
There.
can leave that on for
Yeah.
the finale shot. Oh,
Okay. Well, I had fun. I'm really glad that you were here and I could come and play.
me too. Thank you so much, and hopefully we can play again soon. I
Yeah.
know, you have therapy on Monday, so that's not a good day for you to come play, but
Um Not every Monday coming up.
oh,
I'll have
really?
to yeah, I'll have to look because
Okay.
uh we're switching out some days because of she wants if I do Monday, Wednesday or Monday, Friday, then I get a lot of days in the middle. So she's kind of moving some things around. But a lot of times it is Monday, Thursday now. But I have a few where it's Tuesday, Friday. So I'll have to look. She gave me a list.
Okay. Well, on those
So
Tuesday, Friday days, maybe you could come stream on
yeah,
Monday with me.
yeah. However, Monday morning we have a lawyer appointment, but we might be home by Monday afternoon because you do
Well, you
one
just
thirty,
let me
right?
know.
Okay.
Huh?
You
Yeah,
do
just
one
let me
thirty.
know.
Okay.
Um, and um, I was gonna say I could just stream on StreamYard, and then if you could come, you can, you know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll let you know
But
closer to time.
okay, that'll
Okay.
be good. Well, love you all. Thank y'all for coming and being with us this afternoon. We had fun. God bless you. Wonderful day, all. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.